Was that about a month or 2 months ago? Earl, I think that's when you took and went to wipe that computer, messed your account up, remember?
Yeah, I wiped.
Yeah. We went down to the bank and told them. Yeah. So what happened?
Yo, what is up, everyone? ScammerRevolts here. Today, I got a different video for you guys. So, as you just saw in that short clip that I just showed you guys, that was a scam victim that you just heard. And that was a scam victim that had a scammer using their computer for 2 months straight. 2 months straight. This guy was going on their computer and using it to scam other people. Apparently, I guess this scammer was too much of an idiot to actually go and steal these people's information. The same information that I was able to use and actually contact this victim and tell them what was happening. This scammer couldn't even figure out how to do it. So today I kind of wanted to make a video where I can just show you guys, you know, some of the damage that these scammers do and just how invasive these guys are, and really how easy it is for them to take advantage of people who just are not knowledgeable on these certain topics. Because I get comments all the time of people going, well, how could somebody fall for that? How could somebody this and that? But the thing that you got to realize is that most people don't know about this stuff, and they just don't know that it's a huge enterprise for these scammers to go out and just try and take over people's computers like this and steal their information. So this video, it's going to be different than my normal videos on this channel because I just kind of want to go over what happened in this call, what happened with the scam victim, and also that you guys should probably tell some people that are maybe older or people that are younger too that are less knowledgeable on computers and inform them of these things so they don't get scammed. To start off here, how this scammer is controlling this victim's computer is by using a software called Screen Connect, you know, ConnectWise Control Screen Connect Client. You probably have heard that multiple times. You've probably seen it in some videos and stuff. And this is a software that scammers really love to use because they can set it up, fake websites like PayPal, Norton, Amazon, and it comes up a little website that they disguise and it says, enter a code. But what happens once you enter that code and download this software, you can't tell that it's running unless you go into your task manager. It automatically starts with Windows, and scammers have complete control of your computer. They can do everything. They can stop your mouse and keyboard. They can hide your screen with an image that they can put up. Any image that they can choose, by the way. They can listen to your audio. They can do everything. They can transfer files. These scammers can literally do everything with this software. They have full entire control of your computer as if you're there. So if you want to learn more about this software, in the top right, I'll have a video that goes to my second channel where I explain everything about this software and I go over a bunch of different actual live websites that were up at the time of making that video that scammers were using to trick people. Saying system is updating.
What I'm asking, did you
Yes.
open that email on your cell phone?
Yes.
And can you read
It
that email
says,
for me?
yeah, it says here I'm getting charged $591.18. Says, thank you for your payment. But I didn't make no payment. That's the whole issue that this is all coming up with. Because this is telling me like yeah. So going through the actual call, as you guys just saw there, the scammer took control of my computer and started doing the same thing. So I figured, okay, well, the guy's distracted now. I've realized that this is not the scammer's computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and disable his access while he's stealing from me. So as you can see right now, I start the task manager because the first thing you have to do is get rid of these guys. You have to close the process or else they just sit there. They just keep going. So I go ahead and close all the tasks. And while I'm doing that, this guy's sitting and he's having me go on to Wells Fargo trying to get into my bank account and steal all of my private information.
Numeric numbers over there on the top line. The second top line, do you see? Type it from there, the numeric numbers.
So yeah, this guy's just a complete scumbag, like usual. Of course, he's a scammer. He just connected to me from another scam victim's computer. He's taking control of my computer now, and now he's already having me go to my bank account to try and steal all of my money. Holy crap, how can you have compassion for these guys? So I went through, I disabled the ConnectWise control fully, I stopped the process, and then I went and actually disabled the access, and I also uninstalled some programs off of the computer too. They had ConnectWise control, they had UltraViewer, they had AnyDesk, they had everything under the sun installed on this computer so they could keep access. And then on top of that, they're sitting there using the computer to scam other people. Oh my gosh. 8409.
Okay.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I got that.
2509.
All right. Just stay on the line with me. Can you read that card?
Yes. Can you hear me? Is this
Yeah, who's calling?
I got there, it's not a soliciting call. Have you been contacted by somebody from India or with like an Indian accent saying that you had a charge or something like that in the past?
A charge for what?
Like it might have been like a McAfee thing or an AT&T thing or something like that, and basically they were saying that you were going to get a refund, or maybe something that like popped up on your computer saying that there was a
I
virus
had
or
that
something.
in the past. Why?
I have been talking to these scammers for the last hour now, and this scammer has, I don't know how long ago you talked to him, but he's had access to your computer. Since however long ago you talked to him.
Was it about a month or 2 months ago? Earl, I think that's when you took and went to wipe that computer, messed your account up, remember?
Yeah, I wiped.
Yeah.
We did.
We went down to the bank and told them. Yeah. So what happened?
So okay, kind of explain everything. Basically, I'm what's called a scam baiter. So basically, I bait scammers and I try to get access to their computers and their information to like report them and shut them down and stuff like that. And I was talking to this scammer, and he actually connected to my computer to try and scam me, which is what I baited him into trying to do. He was trying to scam me, and he connected to my computer, and I was able to reverse that around and reconnect. And he was actually connecting to me from your computer. He had a software on there. It's called Screen Connect Client. It's a software that basically you can't tell that it's running. I went on the computer and I temporarily disabled it. There's another process that you have to do to fully disable it. And I think he might have installed another remote software on your computer.
We get a lot of, because at one time my cards and stuff was stolen and et cetera. But we changed all of our accounts and did everything. And so one time somebody put something on there saying we owe $9.99 or something a month or so ago. And so we went on there to we send it to went on there to see where this was coming from PayPal or something.
PayPal.
And, right. And so and with that, and so that it was asking to put our account on there. So we put one of our accounts on there. And then the computer just started running. We couldn't stop. So what we did was shut the computer off. We shut it off, and then we went to the bank, and so we wiped our computer clean. And then we went to the bank and reset it.
So as you guys just heard there from the actual victim, this scammer was on their computer for about 2 months. This incident happened before they said 2 months, and then she said 1 to 2 months, couple months. So about 2 months, this scammer has been connected to their computer, and who knows what this scammer has done to other people with their computer, seeing as the fact that the scammer connected to me from their computer. The scammer could have committed so many crimes on this victim's computer without them even knowing that the scammer was still there. They told me that they deleted it, that they wiped it, and I basically had to explain, like, yeah, just deleting and stuff, it wasn't wiped. He was still there, and he still had access to your computer, and he could do anything on it. And I basically explained to them the whole process of how they're going to have to move their files off, they need to install Windows 10. They can use an upgrade from Windows 7, and you don't have to pay for it. And so now they're going to have somebody, I mean, at the time of recording this, I think they said a week to 2 weeks, they're going to have somebody come out, and I told them during that time, don't turn the computer on, unplug it from the wall and everything, and just don't use it just in case, because I actually went through and I fully disabled ConnectWise control and everything, but just in case, don't use the computer and then call back.
That's exactly what I tell my son. A lot of times when he's there and he's on the computer, or if he's doing something, when the phone call comes through, then he automatically, and I said, don't pick it up, let it go to voicemail. If it's someone that is important or need me, with being the ministry and the church and all, I have a lot of calls coming in from my ministry members, and so sometimes he picks it up thinking that it's one of them. Sometimes it's them, and sometimes it's not. But I said, let it go to voicemail, and when I hear their voices, then I would pick it up. And when I hear my ministry members' voices, I will pick it up. Or if it's not, then they would hang up if nobody pick it up, or they would not leave a message. Then I know it's actually not important, or it's one of those scammers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you 100 times over. I really appreciate it, and keep doing what you're doing. God will bless you, because you are a great person, and you're doing something so wonderful for everyone. These are cheaters, and then that's not good. And they're trying to get something that actually don't belong to them, and that's like stealing.
Oh, so, that's exactly what they do, and they usually don't have much remorse for it.
Right, and so that's not anything good, but what you are doing is very good. It is a blessing, and I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. I'm just glad I was able to get you on the phone here and help out with this.
Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Okay, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, those never don't become stressful. I feel like I just dumped all the adrenaline in my body like 4 times over. I swear, victim calls never become not stressful. Oh my gosh. I was sitting there on the computer, and I looked at the time. I was downloading files, and I looked at the time on the computer, and I was like, that is not the right time zone. And thank goodness I downloaded the files, actually, because that's how I got this person's phone number. I downloaded their files, and I got their phone number from their files. And I'm looking at the time down here. I go to the time, and I'm like, wait, that's the exact same time as mine. Right? That's the exact same fucking time as mine. What the fuck? And I go and I check the IP address, and I was like, well, that's not India. That's in the United States. And that's Comcast. That's not a VPN IP address. That's fucking Comcast. This is a person. This is an actual person here, not a scammer. So as you guys saw there, I ended off the call, and it was like, holy crap, because I talked with this person, I think for like 40 minutes to an hour or so, basically just going over everything, reiterating, okay, if something comes up on your computer, pops up like that, that's a scam. And she actually knew most of this stuff already. I guess from the incident 2 months ago, but the only problem here was that the scammer was never actually disconnected and removed from the computer. So she had actually learned a good bit. I mean, because some of the stuff I was telling her, if AT&T says you have a refund, if this, she was like, oh yeah, I know about that. And I was like, okay. So the problem is that the scammer wasn't removed properly from the computer. So like I said earlier in the video, I told them what I think you should do. Upgrade to Windows 10. You get free antivirus. It's a free upgrade because you already have your Windows 7 license key. You can upgrade straight to it for free. And they said, okay, we have a person that, you know, does the computer and stuff for us. They'll upgrade it. And I told them everything to tell the person that's going and fixing their computer. But yeah, this was just an absolutely insane call. It's a little bit different than the usual, you know, videos we have here, but I felt like sharing this because, you know, a lot of times the videos are just us going against the scammers, and, you know, that's how I like to do it. I like to just destroy these guys and absolutely ruin their day. But then there's times like this, you know, that happens actually quite a bit, where I'm able to intercept the victim, explain to them everything, and it ends up in a situation like this where they'd already contacted their bank, they got it all figured out, their money's good and all that stuff. The scammer's removed now. Everything, all the information is given to them, so now they can go on the right path to hopefully avoid these guys forever, you know, because nobody should have to be forced to freaking talk to these crap scammers and have their money stolen from them. Like, it's insane, you know, and it's always the most trusting people, and these scammers just take advantage of that and run away with it. Yeah, it's horrible. So the challenge for this video, I'm not going to do a comment challenge. You know, if you made it to this point in the video, I just simply want you guys to share information to people that you might think are vulnerable to scammers. Because like in this situation, they didn't know how to properly remove the scammer. You know, share to people that just deleting a file will not uninstall a program from the computer, like information like that. You know, and share like anything. If you get a pop-up on your computer, tell them that that's a scam. If they get emails saying they have a refund, tell them that that's a scam. If they get a text message saying that UPS has to deliver your package and it's stuck at a warehouse, that's a scam. Just stuff like that is going to do the most, because unfortunately, India, the crime is horrible. It keeps going. It's basically accepted there, you know, as a part of normal everyday life, and nothing's done about it. The cops are paid off. The times to go to court, the wait times, it's years. Like, nothing is being done about this. You know, despite the stuff you see on Twitter and stuff, nothing's really being done about these guys. And the best way to do it is to deal with it from home. So that's the challenge today. If you know someone who may be vulnerable to these scammers, just go and tell them. Maybe share a video that you think will help them. Maybe share this video so they can see, oh, okay, so this is what I should avoid this software. Please inform them and tell them, because that's the best way you can help people out. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This one was a really positive one, where we are actually able to just fully save somebody, remove a scammer's access, and just, yeah, it was great. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. If you're not subscribed, hit that freaking subscribe button. If you haven't liked the video, like the video, and comment to hack the algorithm. All right, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.